3, 2, 1, and we are live. Welcome back, guys. It's cryptorocko here, and today we're doing our weekly Thursday live stream where I'll be going through all the coin requests you've made, guys, and also, guys, I'll be looking at any questions you've got during the stream, and let's see what we go, guys. So what I'll start with talking about is Bitcoin. As usual, guys, if you've been following me, guys, Bitcoin is king, and we need to make sure, guys, we are keeping an eye on Bitcoin whenever we're trading, because like I've said, guys, Bitcoin is king. So what I'll do here now, guys, is I'll quickly update you guys on Bitcoin, and then I'm going to wait 5-10 minutes to let other people join, and then we're going to start off into the altcoin analysis. So it looks like the stream is working. What I will say is Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin broke above this red zone and it held here as well. So I took a trade here. Again, all these trades are posted on Twitter, on Facebook, in all my social media. So these are not after the fact. I talked about this from 3, 4, 5 days before. So, guys, once this broke out, I took a trade, and then when it retested this moving average, I really like the setup. You see it happen so many times, like this kind of two waves down, an ABC if you want to call it, and then it broke above, as you can see, and then it retested this zone. I took some off at the double top. I didn't expect it to drop as much. I was hoping that it will move up, especially after moving above such a massive resistance. But then it came back, guys. It did what I wanted it not to do, which is to retest and break down, and that is what it did. So it's not looking that great for Bitcoin point of view. So that's just my quick update on Bitcoin. I'm gonna wait 5 to 10 minutes for new people to join, and then I'm gonna go into the main analysis in 10 minutes time. So see you guys in 10 minutes time. Right, let's go guys. Before I start, can I just get a thumbs up to say that you can hear me? Then I'll start getting into the stream today. Just waiting for some thumbs up that you can hear me clearly and the video's all good. As soon as that happens guys, I'm gonna get straight into the video. Yes, looks like people can hear me, so I'm going to start. I'm going to answer your questions as well. I'm going to answer the questions at the end of the video. I've been given a massive list to go through. So if you want to, recommend videos or to look at, then comment below, message me, or post. There's a poll in the Facebook group. You can request which coins you want me to look at. I'm going to look at these coins first, and then I'll answer all your questions. I'm going to be here for over an hour to answer all your questions, so do keep them, and in the meantime if there's question I'll look at them as well. So guys, first of all, let's look at Bitcoin. If you follow me guys, all I say is Bitcoin is king. And yes, someone's commented saying Bitcoin to 100k or 60k. I love Bitcoin, and I've always said when Bitcoin runs, you cannot trade altcoins. Bitcoin is king, and you have to make sure that you keep an eye out for Bitcoin. So a simple thing, one thing, if you take out one thing from this video, if Bitcoin does this, which is sideways action or slowly going down, that's when altcoins go up. So that's a quick tip. And another thing I'll say is when Bitcoin breaks out, so if we move to the higher time frame, when Bitcoin goes up like this, altcoins take a massive hit. Also, when Bitcoin goes down massively, altcoin takes a massive hit. As you can see, most of the coins on my list have taken a massive hit. Yes, I will be looking at Matic and ICX. I think ICX is on the list as well. Actually, ICX is not on the list. I'm going to add ICX to the list. So that's the first thing I'd like to say. So again, hopefully you guys follow my posts that I make. I make a post almost every day, a crypto trading update, where I talk about where I'm looking to trade. And again, if you follow me in this post guys, you can see what I'm looking at. These posts, I'd made them way before it actually happened, this breakout. I was posting that 3-4 days ago. I didn't know it was going to break out above, but I was looking to play this breakout consolidation. So I'm going to talk about Bitcoin first. I will be looking at altcoin, XRP, and all those coins. So once Bitcoin broke above, I took profits here because I thought this was a massive red zone, but it broke above it and retested. I added to my position, and I was like, right, this looks very bullish if it can stay above this red zone, stay above my moving averages. And it did, but then it formed a double top. I took some profits, but I didn't think it would dump like this. I didn't think it would dump 15% like that. So I'm not sure if it's going to be, the pullback that we're expecting. And if it does pull back, I've drawn some green zones. It could even drop to 8,000. I don't know. So if it comes back to my zones, I'll be looking to buy. These zones I've done Fibonacci levels to get. So that is kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin. At the moment, it is not looking great. So if you look at the price action structure, again, indicators, and you see Twitter and Facebook people talking about coins pumping, altcoins going to 1,000% or whatever. If price action is king, all you need is price action and volume. And if you look at this price action, this looks corrective. This looks like it's gonna slightly move sideways to up, then go down. Whereas if you look here, it was going up, then it was kind of consolidating and breaking up. So at the moment, it is not looking good. This white line is a good zone I'm looking at, so let's see if it can hold above it and move up. But at the moment, I am not too confident on Bitcoin. So that's not looking so great on Bitcoin's point of view. One thing I will point out now is if Bitcoin stays in this sideways zone, if it does this, then it could be good for altcoins. But we don't know if it's an altcoin season yet. No one's gonna come and tell you, hey, Mr. Dave, Mr. John, or Mr. Alice, that it's altcoin season now. Buy altcoins and you make 1,000%. It's never gonna happen. What you have to do is dip your toes in, have a strategy. I talk about strategies in the Facebook group, in my other videos, where I talk about wait for it to go above a moving average, wait for it to come to a support, buy a breakout. Whatever your strategy is, stick to a strategy, and if it does break out like crazy, that's great, that's awesome, you can make lots of money. But you have to be conservative, especially in this market. So one example, I'm gonna start with this kind of overall mindset of how I'm trading altcoins, then I'm gonna look at each coins that this list I've got. I'm going to explain it all, guys, so don't worry about that. But what I'm trying to explain to you, even if you're not a trader, will help you a lot. So TRX, guys, Tron is a coin that I really liked, and from my strategy, guys, I bought Tron here and I posted it on Twitter. On my channel, guys, I'm very transparent. I try to talk about it live. All these comments that I make, I'm not saying I get everything right. Sometimes I get right, sometimes I get wrong, but I post them before what my thoughts are. So I was really interested in Tron. I bought some Tron here, but I was thinking that if it can't clear this green zone, I won't be interested. So what I did was I bought it here. Again, that was a nice little trade. That's a very nice little trade. I think I got about 8%, and then it was forming this structure which I didn't like below that resistance, and I was like, right, it might break down. So I took some profits. When it broke below my moving average, I took profits again. So that was a profitable trade. But someone on my Facebook group bought this here, and it went down. He didn't do anything. He was waiting to go to the moon, and he didn't make money. So that is what I'm trying to say. You have to understand what your strategy is, and take profits. Take profits when it goes up 5-10%, and then have your stop loss somewhere. That's how you have to be, because in this market, guys, we don't know how far down these altcoins will go. And my video, I started this live stream series talking about altcoins to the moon, and there are a couple of coins that I wouldn't say gone 1,000%, but they have done well. Like Chainlink's done really well. I talked about Chainlink a while back. Then another coin, Ren, my top 5 videos. Hopefully some of you guys have watched it. So I might change the title of the video, because 1,000% altcoin will only happen if we do get that altcoin season, and we're not really sure when or if we're gonna get that. So that's just my quick update on the whole cryptocurrency market, and now I'm gonna get into the proper video. So the first coin everyone likes to talk about is Matic. So let's talk about Matic. Not Matic, sorry. Matic is next. Let's talk about Chainlink. So Link has been probably the best performing coin, guys. If you look at the daily chart, the weekly chart, it has gone parabolic, and the coin is actually good. I like the fundamentals of this coin as well, but you have to learn the strategy. When something goes parabolic like this is just normal charts, guys. When something goes parabolic like this, it always crashes 140% within few days. It doesn't look good. When something goes up like this, we know there's going to be a pullback. It always happens, and that's what we got. So it is coming into a zone that I like. And this green zone, I haven't drawn it after the fact. So again, I'm gonna brag a little bit, so excuse my kind of bragging. I might make a video to brag about it. So I made a video about a week ago on Chainlink, where I talked about this double top structure. It's very extended. It might be pulling back to this zone, and I posted this video, if you check, on the 3rd of July, a week ago. And what did Chainlink do? Boom. It came in to around that zone. I'm not saying I got it exactly right. It came in around that zone, and it's trying to move up now. So I took a trade there, and I think I got 6% of that trade. That went up about 12-14%. So again, if you keep making this trade, you can you might never get to buy Bitcoin at $1 and be a millionaire overnight or in 3 months time. But if you keep taking these trades, adding to these trades, they all add up, and that is kind of what you have to do. So I took this trade, really nice trade. It was a nice little 5-6% trade for me. But now, why did I exit? So this was my resistance. I said when I bought here, my first target was there. Then I was hoping for it to break out above, and Chainlink couldn't break out above. And that is kind of what my worry is. I will look at the price. So Zach, I'm going to look at Chainlink. I'll do a price prediction as well. I'm just doing my analysis against Bitcoin because I'm mainly worried about the Bitcoin chart. And I'll talk about Link in dollar terms as well. So what I'd like to see now in Chainlink is, so if Chainlink does this, so forms a higher high, higher low, and then it breaks out for a high, so there's a trend change basically in a higher high, higher low, higher high, then I will look to buy Chainlink. And if it breaks below here, guys, I won't be too interested. So in the detailed video, this is not a Chainlink video. I will make a detailed Chainlink video where I talk about, you know, where I see it going, because previous price when price consolidated or pulled back after it moved up massively, it took about, you know, 2-3 months. So it could be like this for another 2 months before it goes up. But I'll make another Chainlink video. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I put a lot of effort into this video, and they're all free content. So make sure you turn on the notification button so you don't miss those updates. All this content is free, so I'd really appreciate if you can turn on the notification button and subscribe to my channel, and also smash that like button, guys, if you're enjoying this video. So let's talk about Link. Yes, the current price of Link is that, my friend. Let's have a look at Link dollar chart. So what I was looking on the Link dollar chart, again, I posted this before. If it broke out above, I would have been interested, but if this is not good price action. If you look at when it was going up, big green candles. Now it's just spiky candles. So what I wanted to do is stay above this moving average. Previously, when it was going up, it always, you know, slightly went down, came above, went down, came above. It stayed above the red moving average. So that is what I'm expecting it to do. Hopefully it can stay above these moving averages. If not, guys, I mean, it could even come below this. If it can't stay above the moving average, it could, you know, come to the $2 mark. So let's see what it does. But if it can get above this moving average, you know, the higher low, if it can do that kind of trend change on a higher time frame, then I will be interested in Chainlink again. So that's my update on Chainlink. The next requested coin is Matic. So let's have a quick look at Matic. Does that answer your question, guys, on Chainlink, or have you got any other questions on Chainlink? Because Chainlink is the most popular coin on my Facebook group and Twitter. Everyone keeps commenting about Chainlink. Right, let's go into Matic. So Matic, guys, let's have a look at Matic. What is Matic doing? So Matic is trying to do this double bottom structure. So that is one of my bread and butter trades. When it does this double bottom and my indicators are, you know, oversold and is trying to go up, this is a nice strategy that I always take, and that would have been a nice trade if you guys took it. You know, a nice little trade. Matic did run. I did post about Matic in one of my altcoin posts that I make. I did take, again, that was posted 10th of July. That was posted yesterday. So I took a quick trade on Matic. And yes, if Matic can stay above this, I will be targeting the 165 level for Matic. So that will be my target for Matic, guys. If it can stay above this red zone. This is a big zone for Matic. The double bottom, there's strong support. So let's see if it can hold and go above. That's just my quick update. I'm going to try and quickly go through this. I'm already half an hour into my video. Chainlink. So I knew people would keep asking me questions about Chainlink. So just I'll talk about I'll make a detailed video on Chainlink in the next few days, so you can watch that video. But what I tried to say is previously these corrections took about a month or two. So that's what I'm thinking. This was a bigger move up. We could be correcting for a month or two, potentially into August, September time. That is my prediction. That is what I think will happen. Again, no guarantees. I call this jump correct. It can, you know, just move sideways and go up. It can move slightly, pull back to the $2 range. We'll have to see how it plays out. You have to look at charts every day and update, you know, your bias. And it's just probabilities. I think the likelier probability it will move sideways. but we'll have to see. I'll keep you guys up to date. Again, subscribe, I mean, whichever platform you prefer, Twitter, Facebook, whichever platform you prefer, even Telegram, I've got a Telegram group, Instagram group, whichever platform you prefer. Subscribe to my channels and I'll keep you guys up to date on Chainlink or whichever coins you're interested in. But at the moment, that is my prediction. So that's Matic. Next one is Ripple. Let's have a quick look at Ripple. Ripple is another popular coin, and all the Ripple hodlers, they weren't happy with me when I was making posts about Ripple that, you know, I'm not really liking it, it's not looking good, everyone was attacking me. So I bought Ripple here and there. You can go check out all my videos on Ripple, and I was hoping for a breakout. This is not a breakout. When we see breakouts, guys, in Bitcoin, you see big green candles. You don't see spike up and spike down, spike up and spike down. That is what we saw here. What it did when it came down to here, it bounced off this level, couldn't get above the moving average, then literally dumped. So it is not looking good for Ripple XRP. From a technical point of view, yes, it can be good. It's good from a, you know, whatever point of view you talk about. But just looking at that chart, guys, it is not looking as good for Ripple XRP. So I mean, it can find some support on the 25 cents level. There's lots of price action here. Yeah, it could even go down to the 25 cent level. I'm not looking at XRP at the moment. Again, I might take a small scalp trade, like a small little bounce when, you know, RSIs are oversold, is coming into a zone. But I mean, we've not really seen it happen where it just dumped like that and then it just pumped up. You know, we had some green candles or sideways consolidation. So that's just my update, guys. I didn't like the chart. I already talked about XRP. A few people thanked me, and one thing I'm seeing on YouTube or Twitter, like the massive influencers, these guys actually don't know about trading, don't know about charts. Again, I'm not trying to sound like a big shot. You know, I've been trading for 5 years. I'd like to think I know about trading. These guys, Ian Bellina, and again, I'm kind of bad mouthing some of the other YouTube channels and guys. They're trying to say, oh, I'm gonna hold Bitcoin now, whereas I've been talking about hodling Bitcoin for a while and, you know, being quick trading with altcoins. You have to think about your strategy. If your strategy is more investing longer term, that's your strategy. If your strategy is more about trading, you know, making quick profits, make sure what your strategy is and you can think about it. So XRP is coming into some sort of support, so it can be bouncing, but from what it's done, it's not looking great. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear, man. You're not the only person. I've had lots of, I mean, let me share this tweet. So this guy tweeted, "Before I leave Twitter, I just want to say a big fuck you to all the XRP influencers who've been miserably wrong about everything. It's not your fault that I listen to you, but I still hate you and hope you all get hit by a bus. Ciao." So do not listen to me. Do not listen to anyone on Twitter, on Facebook, on Reddit. I like Reddit. Reddit seems to be quite good. But do not listen to just anyone. Use your own strategy and don't risk something that you can afford to lose. Like, trading is very risky and crypto is extremely risky. You know, I trade Forex a lot as well. I don't just trade crypto. So yeah, be careful, guys, and I'm sorry to hear. You have to be careful. Again, I learn trading, learn about investing yourself. You know, listen to me and then make your decisions, but don't listen to people. Lots of people have gone broke, and you know what, I think there's going to be a massive pump in XRP at some point, but it's not my strategy. I don't know when, but when everyone gives up on XRP, we are going to see a big green candle, but we don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, that's just my quick update on XRPs, and sorry for everyone that's kind of lost money on it. It is really sad. And again, if you believe in the project long term, that's fine. It's more about investment for you. I don't, you know, it's not my strategy. I'm not an investor, so I don't really invest in coins. You know, I'm invested in Bitcoin, I'd say, and there's a couple of coins that I keep it. But again, it depends. I'm more of a trader than investor. I don't know about investing as much. But if that's your strategy, you've done your research, then that's fine. Just stick to your strategy. So next one is Ethereum. Ethereum is one of the main indicators for trading. So whenever Ethereum does well, altcoins do well. So I made a video before. Do watch that video, guys. You can learn a lot by watching my videos. All this content are still free. I'm not sure for how long, but all this video for me is free. People charge hundreds of dollars, and I mean, I've got an internet marketer telling me that, you shouldn't post these altcoin strategy posts. It took me years to learn it. I only get like 1 or 2 likes on them, but if I post like memes and stuff, I'll get like loads of likes. So he just said post memes and then charge people for your content. I'm not gonna do that. All this YouTube channel, Twitter will be free, but I might make educational groups for serious traders in the future. So guys, let's talk about Ethereum. I made a video on Ethereum, that Ethereum, this is the most important chart in crypto, because when Ethereum goes up, altcoins do very good. So you have to keep an eye out for Ethereum all the time. I made a video saying if Ethereum needs to bounce from here and get above the moving average, and Ethereum failed to do that. Bounced off it, failed, bounced off it, failed, and boom, it went down. And at the moment, guys, I'm not really happy with Ethereum, or am I happy with altcoins? Unless Ethereum kind of gets above this green zone, like it does something like this, I'm not going to be too interested, guys. And Ethereum needs to do that, otherwise there could be more pain and altcoin season might be delayed. But again, there's still opportunities. I'll talk about Chainlink. I talk about, Ren has one of the coins that I talked about in my top 5 videos that's performed really well. There's a few other coins that are doing well, so you do have to be careful. That's my quick update on Ethereum, guys. Let's see if Ethereum can do that. And that's Ethereum Bitcoin, which is the main chart I'm interested in. And Ethereum USD dollar, it's similar to Bitcoin, and it can